It's about getting into schools and talking to young people because, you know, I know that people can change. And it's about talking to people and getting them to understand and perhaps step back from violence and prejudice and whatever. And we just need to work together and keep on the good fight there.
Absolutely. Hey there, guys. We are ecstatically happy to announce that we are associated with the Sophie Lancaster Foundation.
The times are changing, and with the unfortunate death of Sophie, those changes have made a massive impact for the future. If Sophie was with us still today, I can guarantee what you are doing will still be reaching so many lives of young teenagers, young adults, and those who wish to be as different as possible. So thank you very much.
To find out more about this incredible foundation and all the work they do, and more importantly, how you can help, head on over to www.sophielancasterfoundation.com.
Hey Jamie, do you like being cozy?
I do.
And do you like staying cozy?
I like that even more.
Then just heading over to www.staycozyclothing.com,
where you can find hoodies, tees, sweaters, and much, much more.
And just enter the Chronicles as one word at checkout to receive 10% off your order.
And make sure you follow them on the Instagram at Stay Cozy Clothing to keep up to date with all the new designs.
Remember, guys, that's the Chronicles as one word at checkout to receive 10% off your order. And now back to this week's episode.
Hey, this is Adam Gubman, and you're listening to the Chronicles of Podcast with Tom and Jamie. Be prepared for a lot of cat butts.
Well, enjoy a cup of coffee with my ass, boys. Welcome to hashtag WBW Way Back Wednesday. And these are the Chronicles of Alejandro Fanzago. Why Alejandro this week, Jamie?
Well, we thought we've got the delightful Miss Kimbler on Friday, and she is known to take part in the old convention world. So why not have a cosplayer on the show for Way Back Wednesday?
Absolutely. This interview is like from way back again. Ha ha! You see what I did there? This is one of our original Chronicles interviews from when we rebranded the first time round with our old channel. Alejandro is an Argentinian cosplayer who mainly focuses on the Joker.
And it is phenomenal. Like, unbelievable. I can't put into words how good this Joker cosplay
you really
is.
need to actually just have a look at rather than
You'll see it from the artwork, but go check out his Instagram one because the artwork is amazing. Originally, we tagged this as the Chronicles of Alejandro Fanzago, as you'll hear in the interview, but we're mixing it up a little bit for this. We're going to call it the Chronicles of Alejandro Fanzago and Anna Ghirardi, his partner, because she was with us the entire time because, as Tom said, Alejandro is Argentinian, he's English, not the best at moments, so she sat there as translator, and we just got her involved in the conversation. We were learning just as much about her in the end.
Exactly, because she was the interpreter, and then we ended up being like, actually, fuck it. What about you, Anna? You tell us things as well. Tell us all about your life too.
She's a phenomenal cosplayer herself. She dresses up as Harley Quinn and plenty of other characters. They did an amazing Addams Family set in the past. Yeah, just incredible stuff. You definitely have to go check them out. But since then, looking at what they've been up to, Grin of Evil, the Joker fan movie they made, it's been winning awards for best fan films at all sorts of movie festivals and stuff like that. It's doing incredible work. And currently, Carnival Crab, their movie production company, is currently working on One Bad Day, which is basically recreating iconic Joker scenes from graphic novels. They're doing some amazing versions from The Killing Joke. He's been putting up pictures of the Red Hood helmet that they've been making all from scratch. They do it all themselves. It's phenomenal work.
Absolutely. So you definitely need to go down and follow Alejandro on the old Instagram. I believe the handle is AlexArtFX, I believe it is.
Got it, my friend.
Yes.
Got it. Yes. Yeah. Go, man.
So go and give him a little follow. Go and check out his beautiful artwork. Because like we said, we've got the Chronicles of Rory Kimbler out this Friday. She is a cosplayer herself, also runs a lot of conventions. So we felt that mixing Alejandro in the convention world was a wonderful way to go about it. And you get to hear a beautiful story about how he met Mark Hamill.
Indeed.
That's
as
all
the Joker.
I'm leaving that at that. I mean, Jamie just gave it away, but I'm leaving it at that. Do you know what I mean? So it's absolutely fine. Don't worry about it. But it is a wonderful, beautiful story. And it's just an all-round wonderful interview. Just, getting to know those guys. We're going to have them back on again. I think it's probably the best thing to do. I think it'll be wonderful to, catch up and see how they've been getting on. And also give them the proper Chronicles treatment. You know what I mean, Jay? Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Know what I mean?
So yeah, guys, Jamie.
Hello, sir.
Any final words?
No, just a massive thank you to Alejandro, massive thank you to Anna. This interview was amazing, so much fun. Enjoy, people.
Ladies and gentlemen, these are the Chronicles of Alejandro Fanzago.
How are you guys?
Fine, how are you? Thanks for having us.
Thank you very much for coming on.
Apologies for the mess up of time. Sorry about that.
Yeah, no problem. It's okay. We don't have pretty much to do right here because of the situation, So we are just in home. So
it's still quarantine here. So
is it? You still locked down?
It's
maybe.
It's been a long quarantine. It's like you can do certain things, but most shops are closed, and it's kind of complicated.
Yeah, the thing is that you need to stay home, because just for precaution. So we try to not to go out a lot and to stay home. So I don't know. We kind of use this meeting as an excuse to dress up,
Yeah. Some makeup. And
socializing. To socialize, to remember the good old days.
Bless you guys.
Well, what we normally do is I do a little introduction just to introduce you to the show, and then we just ask a load of questions. Sound good?
Yeah, it's perfect. It's perfect.
Amazing. Right, I'll get started. So, welcome back to another wonderful interview here on Chronicles. If there's two art forms I massively appreciate and admire in this world, it's cosplaying and practical special effects. And today's guest combines the two beautifully. I will say this man has the greatest Joker cosplay I've ever seen. He is a cosplayer, special effects artist, and movie maker. Coming all the way from Argentina. Welcome, Mr. Alejandro Fanzago. Did I pronounce that correctly, first off?
Yeah, congratulations.
Yes.
You are the winner. You are the first person to pronounce it correctly.
Yes.
Jamie.
I stood in a mirror practicing all day. I'll get there.
Worth it.
Beautiful.
So, guys, Sorry.
Let me introduce to my girlfriend. She's
of course.
And
please.
Also, because we almost like kind of do everything together, so it's more like a team effort, a teamwork.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Then please introduce.
So I'm Anna. Okay, I'm going to introduce myself. Okay, hi guys again. I'm Anna. He pretty much said everything. I've been cosplaying since I met him, we can say, but I love everything about it. And well, we're going to talk a little bit about what we do. So
yeah, we are more. I kind of like to say, first of all, sorry because of my bad pronunciation
we made up some words.
Yeah.
In a way.
But well, I'm trying to do my best here. So
That's
I like to say that we are kind of we complement each other, you know, because she's more like the intellectual, you know, part of the and I'm more like the artistic side of things, you know, on the visual side, and she's more like the abstract. The other side.
Am I abstract? Okay.
But it's a compliment.
Yeah,
you know?
No, I know it.
Because she's studying, you know, literature. She's a book lover, and so
bookworm. I think they
bookworm.
Say.
Yeah.
I like it.
Awesome. So, guys, how has 2020 been for you?
Well, how has been for everybody? I mean, right? Because I will say not great, but till now it's okay. You know, it's like going
up and down.
Up and down sometimes, but for now, at the start, at the beginning of because of this, the quarantine and all this, it was like a strong golpe, ¿cómo sería?
No, it's been difficult in the beginning because we usually go to conventions or places in which we can show what we do, and since we can do this right now, we've been trying to create maybe some digital content or maybe some classes or different ways to show people what we do and share with them, right?
Yeah, the key was like to non-stop, you know, non-stop.
Yes, keep on making things.
Keep on creative, on the creative side of things, you know, keep creating and doing things and making things.
It's a challenge sometimes because in our case, for example, sometimes you can get the materials or, you know, but we create things anyway, maybe with things we didn't think that maybe would use, or, you know, do new things, or say, oh, I have this project that I never had time before to do. Okay, let's try and give it a try now. And, you know, some really good things came up anyway from this quarantine.
Yeah, it was some people kind of take it in different ways, but for me it was more like I tried to, ¿cómo sería? Aprovechar el momento.
To make the best of it.
Yeah, I tried to make the best, but in, ¿cómo sería? Introspectivo.
In a personal way?
Yeah, in a personal way, you know, from inside, to try to develop more projects and to finish some, you know, projects that I had unfinished for a long time, and to keep, you know, learning most of all, because we didn't have pretty much time before, and now we have kind of a lot of time now, you know, all this time, and we are here locked in home.
Seems like time is all we have right now.
Yeah, so we needed to find out what to do with that time. You know, so in my case, it was like, well, let me see what I can do with all this time, and to make it work, to make it worth it, you know. So I tried to do that.
And maybe, you know, to let people, to share this with people, not to lose this sharing process, because art, it's about creating, but it's also about sharing, you know. Yeah. So it's important to not to lose that, you know.
Yeah,
that's awesome. It's good to see you've kept busy, because obviously some people, they've just gone, I don't want to do anything anymore. But you've taken this time and used it productively, and it's awesome. And I saw for Halloween you did the Addams Family, and that was amazing. It looked awesome. So, you know, you using this time well, and it's awesome to see. So where did the love and want to cosplay come from?
Well, for me, it was, I like to say from always, because since I was a little child, I always loved movies, and I always loved, to play the characters of that movies that I used to see and that I used to love. So it was always like a play for me, no? So like always. But well, it was, we all, ¿cómo sería? Nos disfrazamos antes.
Dress up.
We all dressed up, like our favorite superheroes, when we were childs, or like our favorite villains or whatever, or like a cowboy, or, we always play with costumes. For me, it was like, I never stopped doing that. I just tried to
take it
to the next level. Yeah, exactly. So it was something that is more like that. But it was actually, I always loved art, and more particularly in the movies, because movies have a lot of things, on them. They have music, they have acting, they have painting, they have sculpture, and all the world of the special effects and the practical effects. So when I remember when I was 13 years and went to see Star Wars, the Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith, I was absolutely amazed of everything that I saw there, because that was the first Star Wars movie that I saw in cinema, and it was for my birthday, I remember. And in the moment I saw that, I remember I said, I don't know what, but I want to do this. I want to be part of this, of this world. I don't know actually what of that, but something. And that was actually more the beginning, of for me to deciding what to learn and to study.
That's awesome. What about you, Anne? What got you into cosplay?
Well, I've always liked I always attended Comic-Cons and read comics or books, but I've never tried to create things with that. I always study. Actually, I'm a Bachelor of Arts. Is that right? Yeah. Right. No, and I always studied a lot, but I never tried to create things in that perspective. And then when I met him, I started like, wow, this is amazing. And actually, I might try this. And for me, it's been like a learning process, because I'm quite shy. And actually deciding to create something, not only creating, but being a part of that creation, because cosplay is not only about the dress or the makeup, but it's like being the character.
Yes, being the character.
And acting. And you learn a lot about the characters, about what you like, but also you learn about sometimes about yourself. So it's been like, for me, like a process that I actually enjoy a lot. And every time I do it, it's like a different, you never know what to expect, because people sometimes they, I don't know, shout at you. They look, I can't believe this is you. How did you do this? You never know what they're going to say. And I think that that's amazing, that moment in which somebody that maybe you don't know, you start talking and it feels like, I don't know, very special.
That's awesome. Your stuff is also amazing. My wife absolutely loved your version of Darla from Buffy. I showed her that earlier. That was amazing.
Thank you.
You've done some amazing characters. I've seen Ace Ventura, Gomez Adams, the Riddler, but what was it about the Joker that was like this is my guy. This is who I'm going to focus on, because where did your love for the character come from?
Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I remember Mark Hamill, in an interview says for the Arkham games, he said, there's something about, creepy clowns and how they look. But for me, it was, I always loved Batman, because for my dad, it was like his favorite superhero, and he kind of introduced me to who was Batman, And then I remember being a child and watching the old Adam West show, the 60s, the series, and absolutely, loving the show also. So, and as we have so many things with Batman in all these years. We had the old series, the animated series, the Tim Burton movies, now the new Christopher Nolan movies. So it was kind of mutating. It was
changing.
Yeah, changing with the years. And then it was in 2008 when The Dark Knight came out, and I went with a friend to the movie, to see the movie also, and it was the Heath Ledger, interpretation that it's like a similar story, from with Star Wars, because my two big passions are Star Wars and Batman. I always say that. But when I went to see The Dark Knight, it was like wow, the interpretation of the Heath Ledger interpretation, all his performance, it was incredible. So it was like instantly, I remember we walked out of the cinema and I was already like, you want to know how white these cars are. I'm playing a lot, like, yeah. So a few years later, with some friends, they say, "Hey, Alex, what do you think about cosplaying the Joker?" And I never thought about that until they say that to me. So I was like, okay, I can give it a try. And I started to, studying the character more, like reading the comics, the original comics. Then I read the Killing Joke. I rewatched the Tim Burton movies, and it was like a process from anything else. Everything I was, discovering, I was more trapped with the character and the universe and all that, environment. It was like I like it more and more and more and more, and whoa, it was like ¿cómo me di cuenta de esto?
I found out that.
Yeah. Como que no lo había perdido, digamos, como...
Que no había perdido.
Claro que no.
Just a sec.
I'm processing right now. I say, like, how is possible that I could miss all this, at that time? Because it was so much at that time. And, well, thanks God, I discovered it. And I loved it. So that was kind of the thing. And with the Joker particularly, I kind of can't say what it is, but first of all, he's funny, he can be, he's a homicidal psychopath clown and all that. But on the other side, he really have this kind of twisted sense of humor.
He makes you laugh.
He makes you laugh, and it's fun. It's simple fun, and to interpret him is so fun. And that's pretty much everything. And he also dressed like dressed so well, you know.
Did give you an excuse to buy a very nice purple suit. This is very true.
Yeah. You said it perfectly. We can say just that.
So was the Joker the first cosplay you did?
No, actually. I could say that it was, I don't know, for a Halloween party that I did in 2006. I did a Darth Maul from Star Wars, from episode 1. I did that Maul. So I could say that was my first, cosplay. It was for a party, but not any conventions with friends. But I really wanted to be the character, and I remember my mom. I bought a latex ball cap from the hair dressers. From hairdresser shop. It was like that kind of the girls used to make the blonde the highlights. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I tried to put that into my head, without any glue or anything, and my mom trying to help me with the makeup, and I did my horns with paper mache.
That's awesome.
Yeah, but it was fun. And it was pretty cool actually. But I can say that was my first time doing a character like that.
That's awesome.
So yeah.
What about you, Anne? What was your first cosplay?
My first cosplay was Harley Quinn from the Arkham Origins games. It was fun because we always say that it was like I was becoming the character, because I started with Harleen, and then a couple of years later I did Harley. So I kind of being Harley, it's very it's quite different, but it's very fun too. And Harleen is like more like myself, maybe. She's a psychiatrist and she's like more shy, and then Harley is like, she comes into the room and it's like shouting everybody, very fun. And with the Joker, it's like they are a very good match for for an event, or for, it's like very fun. People have a great time when they see us, and it's nice.
That's awesome. So you've said before you've done a lot of Comic-Cons and whatnot. How do people react when they see you? Because it's not your average run-of-the-mill Joker outfit. Let's be honest. It's full prosthetics, their hair. It's incredible. So how do people react when they see you?
Well, it's always a surprise, because you really can't tell how people is going to react. Some people are scared. Some people are amazed. Some people, are really creeped out.
Remember the tip?
Oh yeah, one time when we were at New York, in the subway, we were going to Coney Island. It was late. It was night. And we were on the subway, and there was this kid, this little kid, a couple of seats, away from us. And he was like, "Oh no, I don't like his teeth. Yeah, I don't like his teeth."
Yeah, he was really, really scared, because he said that the teeth were like scary, and actually it's his teeth. It's not
more mine. So
it's just his smile, And we were like, "Are you really scared of his teeth?"
Yeah, because
he has the teeth.
You could say, I can't understand. He's scared because all my prosthetics and the mask, or the hair, but no, just because of my mouth. This is my mouth. You are scared of my mouth. So we were like trying to, but we are nice. Like, don't fear, little guy. Some candy. We had some candy, and then we tried to we give him some candy, and at the end I think he thought we were nice, but
yeah. But he wasn't convinced.
No. He will remember us, surely, for a long time.
It's nice to to interact with people, being Joker and Harley, it's really fun, and I think we all have a good time.
You know what I enjoy the most is like some
jokes.
Well, because I'm the Joker, so I need to play jokes to everybody, but especially to some journalists or some people that is doing a video blog, and he's coming and trying to make you know, all these answers, but knowing to the character, just to you inside the character, you know, to me, to Alex, to she, to Han. So they are like, what was the first character that you ever cosplayed? And I was like, cosplay? What is that? I don't know what that is. What is Harley? What is cosplay? Can you tell me what is, you know? And I just play jokes to them because I'm the Joker at that moment. I'm not Alex anymore. I'm just the Joker. So they are like, they don't know how to react, you know? They don't know what
to say.
Yeah, what questions to make then. So yeah, that's pretty funny.
That's amazing. How long does it take? I take it you guys do you do each other's makeup, or do you help each other out? I take it, yeah.
Sometimes we help each other, but most of the times I try to make my makeup, you know. But for I need her help to paint the back part of my head for the hair, but just only that. But it depends, you know, it depends of the makeup, it depends of the version of the character. Yeah. Because I have different versions, you know, of the Joker. Like the basic one that is, it just have 2 prosthetics. It's like a nose tip and a chin. Took me about 3 and 3.5 hours. But the most complex one, that is, you know, a multi-prosthetics layer and all that. It took me about 6 hours.
Oh, wow.
And it's, you know, it's a lot of job, not only because you are standing there, you know, 3 or 6 hours, because it's sometimes, you know, in the movies, there's a whole department, you know, doing sometimes one character makeup. Some you have 3 or more people working on an actor, on another people. But here you are doing all that work, all the work of all that people in yourself, you know, and in the mirror that is, you know, sideways. So.
And then I think it's easier when you do someone else's makeup maybe than to apply it to yourself.
Yeah, of course it's easier.
It's much like, you can see everything.
Of course it's
like
easier.
you can see everything there.
Yeah,
like,
because
maybe
sometimes you need to glue, you know, some things on the prosthetics, and you are like, am I doing this right? Sometimes it's like you need a lac shot. Is that right?
What?
Yeah, it's like you need some luck.
Right. Like you do it and okay, let's hope it's going to be okay because I can't.
Oh yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah, sometimes you really can't see what you are doing, so you need to trust in your instincts and in your that you are doing the things right, because you can't see here. So you are trying to glue a prosthetics and you are hoping that it's okay and the borders are okay.
Nightmare. So obviously you go to these cons and stuff. I'm assuming you've met quite a few celebrities while dressed like this.
Yeah, a few.
Any fun reactions from celebrities, like how they've reacted seeing you walk up like that?
Yeah, we have
Mark.
Yeah, we have fun stories. First, I remember we met Robert Englund.
Oh, yeah, amazing.
He came here to Argentina Comic Con, one edition, and it was pretty funny because the first day we went to take a photo with him, you know, and an autograph. So to the next day we went in cosplay, Joker's Harley, in some kind of a vintage gangs vibe style, with hats, you know, and feathers and all that. And they had a problem with the printer, the print machine, and they couldn't give us the picture at the time. So we needed to queríamos retirarla.
We weren't supposed to be there the second day. It's like we were meeting him the first day, and then the second day we were doing some cosplay, but we weren't supposed to be there. But we had some issue with the picture, so we had to be inside there. So the thing is that we weren't Anna and Alex. We were Harley and Joker inside Robert's England.
The booth, waiting for our picture, to print, and that took almost, I don't know, we stayed there like an hour or so. And there was Robert, and I remember he saw us and was, oh wow, that's amazing, and he was still taking pictures, so it was kind of a bizarre situation, because it was like he was having the glove,
wearing the glove,
Freddy Krueger's glove, and he was with all the people. They were coming, and he was like, oh, you know what? Yeah, you know what? Oh, I love the Joker, man. And we were trying to talk with him, like that kind of intermissions. But funny story, he told us that he was Mark Hamill's roomie. Once, and that story is true. They were roomies, and he actually was one of the people who tell Mark to take the Star Wars edition, because Mark was doing some castings. He had the call, for Star Wars, and he was kind of undecided if to go or not. Robert said to him that you need to go.
You should go.
Yeah, you should go. You should try that. And so that was kind of an important part. And then Robert also voiced the Riddler in the Batman series.
Didn't realize that.
What?
I didn't know that.
Yeah. It was for the I can't remember if it was for the Batman Beyond series or no, not for the Batman Beyond, but the other Batman, The Batman. I think it was the series The Batman. He was the Riddler's voice there. Yeah.
There you go. Did you say you met Mark Hamill as well?
Yeah. That's the other story. Yeah, that's the most, kind of the big one.
I think that you remember that the most, or not?
Yeah, it was like this, because I remember waking up a day with an email I got from New York Comic Con here, and it was like this: Mark Hamill is appearing at New York Comic Con, and it's going to be the last appearance ever, like that, just like that. I remember like, oh no.
This is not
like thinking is now or never, So I remember I wake you and I say to you, I don't know about you, but I'm going. I need to do this. I need to do this. This is my opportunity. I don't know how I'm going to go there.
Yeah.
I don't know, because the tickets were already kind of sold out.
Yeah.
So I can't remember how did I to
how you managed to get
to get the tickets. I can't remember how did.
Yeah, but it was all of a sudden, and he suddenly said, "I got the tickets," and I couldn't believe it, because we didn't even have flight tickets. It was like crazy.
Yeah. So I said to her, "If you want to come, it's your decision. It's totally fine. I'm going. If you want to come, great. If not, I understand. But I'm going, no matter what." So I bought the tickets, and then I find the other tickets, and then I started working because before all this, with all my friends, we always had this kind of a conversation like, oh, Alex, can you imagine if sometime you really had the luck of meeting Mark Hamill? What would you say to him? What would it be? And I don't know. I really don't know. So, but this time it was actually happening. So I needed to really think what to do there. And I tried to really do my best, for this. And I tried to make a Joker version, like a very, like it was in New York. I tried to do like some Broadway, like all the Broadway musicals. I put a lot of effort and work into the costume and into the prosthetics and the makeup and everything. So we work with a lot of textures in the suit and the colors. We dye the fabrics for the best. I designed some motifs for the shirt. I don't know. I designed these cars, because I wanted to give him the cars. I wanted him to sign it for the car for me. So we do all this, and then we always had a problem here for the prosthetics. The prosthetics are from foam latex prosthetics, and here is so difficult to get the materials and to actually to make it. They kind of actually not. No sale siempre, digamos, como que no funciona, no sale bien siempre.
Okay, it's like you can do it here with those materials, but it's not like it's going to.
It not always works.
Yeah, it's like
So and there's a waste of money and waste of effort here. So
we took everything to make it there.
Yeah, because I was with my friend here, one of my teachers, and now my friend. And I bought all this foam latex set, and we were like doing 1 shot, 2 shots, 3 shots, and it wasn't,
it wasn't going.
Out. It wasn't going. So I didn't know what to do. We needed to travel. We had a flight the other days. I remember.
So I said, let's take it. Let's take it. Yeah.
So we needed to
travel.
With all the molds, I needed to package all the molds into las valijas. ¿Cómo se dice valija?
Into the luggage.
Into the luggage. See, with all these molds, this heavy mold, made of plasters and silicone, and bought a foam latex kit there and cook the foam latex there in the apartment, in the apartment oven. It's a crazy story. And, at the first shot, it came out perfectly. I don't know why. But at the first try, it came out just perfectly fine.
How about Mark?
Yeah?
How about Mark?
Yeah, so Mark, yeah. So we were like, I have the prosthetic, I have everything. Okay. It's now the day we met Mark. We were there, and it was pretty fast actually, because it was like a maze of black fabrics, and there it was, Mark Hamill. So I remember he opened his eyes, opened him up, and was like, oh my God. And I was like, in the inside, I was like,
screaming.
Yeah, all this kind of a twister, all this storm, and in the outside, I was with all this makeup, trying to stay calm but stay in character, meeting Mark Hamill. And I remember I kind of I made a bow. ¿Bow se dice? ¿Una reverencia?
Yes, I think so.
This and a bow. Okay, and I say it's an honor, and I then I block out. I don't know if he asked for me something. I don't know, but. I don't, there was like 1 million people behind us waiting for the picture to take. So the people was like, okay, guys, let's take a picture. And I remember he talked with you, I don't know, a few words.
Yes, he really liked the makeup, and he couldn't believe it that you did it to yourself. Like, wow, he did this, really? I mean, wow. And he was like, wow. And you were like, wow. And I was like, wow.
Yeah, he was like,
Like in between, like
he was like he wanted to talk with us more, but we needed to take the pictures. So we take the pictures. We take the 2 pictures. Then to the next day, we went, but without all the makeup. I couldn't make the makeup. But I remember le llevamos la foto, no?
Yeah.
We take the picture. We took the picture, the picture to show him. So we were there and we were, hey, Mark, do you remember us? And we showed him the picture. And then he looked at it and said, oh, guys, those were you? Whoa, that's amazing. I remember he said, absolutely, I never seen something like that. That's the best Jokers I ever seen. Yeah. And then I remember I remember I said to him, no, but Mark, seriously, for me, you are the best Joker. And then he said to me, oh, yeah, but I don't look like him. I just sound like him. Oh. He signed my car and he gave it to me and say, okay, buddy, bye-bye, thank you. No, but
he's very nice.
Yeah, he's such a wonderful person.
And then he walked off and cried and cried and cried.
Yeah. I didn't have words after that,
Oh, I could imagine. I'd love to meet him. He's definitely a bucket list person to meet. So,
yeah, because he's also a fan, so you can see that. He's so caring and he really loves his fan and loves what he do. And, there's a set that's, I don't know how it's in English, but como nunca conozcas a tus ídolos, como que...
Okay, in Spanish we said something like you should never meet your idols or your...
You should never meet your heroes,
Your heroes, that. But for Mark, I think that applies.
That doesn't apply.
That doesn't apply. And actually because he's a super villain, he's not a hero, so...
Very good point. So you've done quite a few...
He's also Luke Skywalker, so...
That's true. He's both really. So you've done quite a few different looks for the Joker. I've seen your regular Joker purple suit. The Asylum one looks awesome with the straight jacket. I saw Killing Joke, I believe I saw as well in the Hawaii shirt.
Oh yeah, in the Hawaiian shirt. Yeah, so, a long time ago.
Are there any looks that you want to try but haven't quite got round to trying, or it didn't work?
Well, yeah, actually a lot. I'm finishing my last one is from the animated series, from the Mark Hamill's actually. Yeah. So I'm in the final step with that. It took a lot of job actually because I wanted to do it right. I wanted to do it properly, and it was a whole challenge, because it was, the series is so estilizada, ¿cómo se dice? Styled. So it has a very particular, aesthetics. And it's like a very designed, everything is designed in the series. So for the
I think that as it is a cartoon, it's much more difficult when you have a cartoon as a model and you have to make it for a real person. You know what I mean? Yeah.
How to express that?
For example, the dimensions or the textures, it's quite different looking at a cartoon and looking at a real person.
Yeah, because sometimes they don't have some lines and you don't know how to, because you need to make
measures.
Una costura, no sé cómo se dice costura. You need to sew that, and it will show a line there, but in the cartoon there's no line in there, so you need to figure out in the design how to hide that line. And it was a challenge and a job of investigation. I fortunately find a vintage suit here, a takeout suit, actually, ¿cómo que se dice real? Un posta?
A real vintage suit?
Yeah, real, an original one from the 18,000, 19,000s, from the 19,020. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So I actually took that, and I analyzed it, all the patterns and the hidden pockets and the padding, how it's made, all the work, and tried to replicate that in the suit to make it the most accurate possible. And I found some shirts, antique shirts, for the opera here, that you needed to. They didn't have buttons here. There was they were open in the back. In the cartoons when they are in the orchestra, like Bugs Bunny is.
Yeah, the conductor guy. Yeah.
I mean, the shirt is going up. That was the shirt I bought, and for example, and that gave me a great advantage on how to do the shirt for the animated series version, because the shirt is you don't know if it's a vest or if it is a waistcoat or a shirt or not. So we took that design and tried to replicate it in the orange Joker vest with the neck is a dismountable neck. So yeah, it was a lot of work, and that's the last one. I made a 40s gangster, style with the hat and the vest that is more from U-button from in the side. I made a lot, because I actually kind of sometimes I get some cool shirts online also, for cuffling shirts, because I love the textures and the colors. And so I have a full Joker, ¿cómo se dice? Wardrobe, yeah. Aside from my wardrobe, I think he have more clothes than I, actually.
Something like, hey, you got a new shirt? Yeah, but it's for the Joker.
Yeah, and sometimes when it's time to dress up like the character, it's just the thing is to combine, all these things. Let's try this vest with that shirt, could be fine. This, a tailcoat with that pants could be great. So yeah, it's a combination of things.
Are there any looks you wouldn't want to do? So I don't know, Jared Leto Joker, would you I ain't doing that one.
First of all, because I don't have the physics. I don't like to have all that kind of exposure in public. But I don't really like. I'm not a fan of that kind of design of the character.
Yeah,
actually. So yeah, not that one.
So what Comic-Cons wise, have you been over to the UK? Have you been to Europe at all?
Not yet.
Not yet.
We would love to.
We would love to. I remember I actually went to Europe with my school. ¿Cómo que se dice?
As a class trip from high school. A
high
school trip.
Yeah. But we didn't make to London.
Yeah, I would really love. My best friend is in London right now, so I would really go and visit her.
Absolutely. Well, when this is all over, when this pandemic's over, definitely should get over here. Get over here. You'll love it.
yeah, absolutely. We have that in mind.
I drink 3 teas a day, so I'm going to be very happy there.
You'll fit right in.
Yeah.
Did I see you were on DC Fandom? You were featured on there.
Yes.
How did that come about? That's awesome.
Yeah, well, it was because a friend of mine actually texted me and say, "Hey, did you know about this contest and this thing?" And I was, "Oh no." So I check out and I say, "Oh wow, this looks cool. Let's try to make something for this." So what I tried to do, it was I tried, because they were asking for original content for there to share, So I try to make original content, videos and photos, actually only for exclusive for DC fandom. And we did all a setup here in home. I tried to put all my Joker things, collections and props, and some of the suits and the wardrobe, and try to make a little Joker hacienda's space to make some things there to film on that. And I did a makeup time-lapse video. I did, and the other thing that I like, it was like the Joker presenting his Joker collection.
That's cool.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
So I upload that, and they took little bits of those videos and put it in there.
That's awesome. I love the Fatboy Slim video you did. I absolutely love it so much. It is incredible.
Yeah, that was after all the content. I was like, but I didn't, because every time that I do these makeups and these things, because it like all the materials and all these things cost us a lot, we need to come on, squish it. We need to take all the juice as possible.
Also because it takes a lot of time to do all the makeup. You want to do everything.
So I need to make all the materials that I can do. And I was like, okay, what more else I can do with this? And I thought, well, let's try to do some funny videos of the Joker dancing and moving. So I said to her, I put some music. I don't know what music. You be the DJ, and I will try to move along with whatever. Fatboy Slim, we remember the video, the video clip, and it was like great. And if you see the video, I was trying. I didn't rehearsal. I didn't have any rehearsal, anything. I was trying to imitate in the Chris Walken's movements and everything in the time in there. So there and I edited, but
it's brilliant. It's so much fun. I love it so much.
I have much more. I will out there.
Amazing. So besides the cosplay, obviously we've mentioned, you also do special effects work with Mika Special Effects. Am I saying that right?
Yeah.
Mika,
yeah.
So how did you get into that work? Was that just from following on from your cosplay, or was just
Yes, because everything has to do something with everything. Because I actually decided to study cinema, filmmaking. So I studied that, and in the process, I also did have some acting lessons, and specialized me in the special effects, world, in the makeup. First, because I kind of so I needed it for my characters, for the cosplay, but also because I was really interested in it. So it was like that, and it was like kind with the Joker. When I started to really looking deep at it, I loved it. It was a whole new world, inside all the movie worlds that I already love. So I found out all this new thing, and it was great, and I wanted to do that. So that was kind of the beginning.
So you started studying in a workshop.
I did. I have I did some courses in a workshop here. Then I met some really talented and amazing people in there. We eventually made friends, and that was it. Yeah, they learn. They teach me a lot of stuff, and then I found a lot of things online. and that's what kind of the thing. Yeah. and we had the mecha effects, special effects school. Sometimes we do some courses there as well.
That's awesome. I saw a Nosferatu makeup that you did on someone else.
Yes.
And it is amazing. It is so good. The way his face shape, the hands, the nails are incredible. Absolutely.
Well, most of all is because the physical role, because he's our friend Lucas. He's like our male model, because every time I need to do a character, I want to do a character not on myself. It's like a Lucas, come here. I want to show you something. Yeah. We need you for this. And now he's amazing, and he had a pretty unique physiognomy, and faces, very special features, and a great face to do makeup on it. So for Nosferatu, he was one of a kind, and we needed to give it a try, because right, it was from an Argentina Comic-Con, another edition here, and it was pretty fun actually.
It took almost 6 hours to do that.
Yeah, because we did it was more like we did it there on live, so it was more like a show, for the people to see the process, and we take it slow and smooth in the booth. And we made I was very inspired by a sculptor, a statue of Mike Hill. Mike Hill is the artist. He had an astounding, Nosferatu. He also made a Frankenstein. A lot of statues. Statues. Okay. No. Yeah. I know, because statues is something and status is another thing. So
we know what you meant. It's fine.
Yeah. Okay. So we had this Nosferatu, and it was in all the posts like there, and it was incredible. And I tried to replicate that, because it was pretty similar to the original movie. Like if we take the movie and try to replicate it in these times, so in nowadays, that's how it will look like. And I try to do that. I try to do that on Lucas.
And then he was like scaring people in the event, like appearing from.
He wouldn't talk. He wouldn't say a word. No. But what's the most scary of all? He didn't blink. I don't know how he made that.
He didn't blink.
I don't know how he made it. He didn't blink.
He looked at you like this, waiting, just without a word. Like, wow, yes. And
that's amazing.
Like, can I take a pic? Can I take? Okay, no. And then people left. It was very fun.
After the convention, we needed to, because the conventions are they make the conventions here in a zone that is away from. It's not away from the city, but it's away like from the the bus stops, from when you can have a cab or something like that. So we need to. It was night, and we needed to walk, all the way to the avenue just to take a cab or something to go home. And then there we are walking at the night in this, dark. It wasn't an alley. It's a highway with a bridge on it, because it's a bridge and with all bricks, and it's all muddy and in the night. And there's nobody there. There's a prison nearby also there, so it was like the perfect scenario for anything Nosferatu there to walk.
We took a lot of pictures there.
Yeah,
that's awesome. So what sort of projects do you do there at Mika? Is it literally things for Comic-Cons and shows, or do you work on like movies, TVs, or whatever it be?
Yeah, actually here it's like a reduced, como un ambiente reducido, no sé cómo decirlo.
There are some projects for TV and cinema, of course, not right now, but in general there are, but it's not that frequent. Maybe what we do here most is courses and yes, Comic-Con.
Yeah, because it's not as big, as in the UK or
it's
in
not
the
a big
US.
industry.
We don't. Yeah, we
events.
actually don't have an industry of it.
Yeah.
So we can have a lot of work. So there are just actually a very few people working in that here, but actually because it's really extremely difficult to make the work, and sometimes here, el presupuesto, ¿cómo es que se dice?
The budget.
The budget is never, never cubre. It never covers, all the things that we need to make these kind of works is almost never in the budget. So it's kind of difficult. So it's more like some personal project. So we try to raise some money, and then we try to invert that money into do these things. And sometimes because of doing these things, we get contacted by other people, and we get some jobs. But sometimes, there is for some animation at some event, or to do a live makeup in some convention,
or tutorials, or
So,
that's really cool. That's really cool. I'd love to see something like that. It's so cool.
Yeah, I would love to work more on this, and like it's in the thing that is actually the purpose of it. But well, that's the thing.
In the future.
Yeah.
So I see you've also made movies with Carnival Crab films. So what sort of projects have you done with those?
Yeah, we try to. We are developing, actually, we always try to do a Joker project, a film, a fan film project from many years. The last year, it was, in the last 2 years, we launched the campaign, the Patreon campaign. It's called The Green of Evil, and it's a Joker web series, fan film web series.
Oh, awesome.
We will just love to make, we just wanted to make a Joker, fan film, a short film or whatever. So we came out with this idea, and we shot a teaser trailer, to promote this project. You can find it on YouTube. It's on Patreon as well. I have it uploaded here in Instagram too. The teaser trailer. So that's why we formed Carnival Crab.
We created Carnival Crab as a way to show these projects and more to come.
Yeah. So. But we are waiting. We are trying, to raise the funds just to start making the project
the first chapter and
the first chapter and So we need that.
That's awesome. So, with your Joker, obviously, if you're making a Joker film, how much practice and how long did it take you to get the voice?
The voice. Well, I found the voice. I try not to imitate in full scale Mark Hamill's voice, but I always try to, que se deje ver un poco más de mi voz.
Like you are inspired by Mark Hamill, but you also try to make your own Joker voice, right?
Yeah. Like I try to put in the voice also my
interpretation,
my contribution to it. So it was I can't really say, because I've been doing this for so long that I can't remember. But I remember, really studying, Mark's voices and pronunciations and how he extend the words and say, and actually also because it's a full challenge to me, because it's in English, to say it in English. So I needed to adapt it in Spanish also. So we can have some kind of a more harmless version in Spanish here to interact with people. And I try to do my best as I'm doing here in the English version of it. But it just take a lot of investigation, study, and to try and error.
And practice.
Practice.
Yeah.
It's all practice, to find out, to your.
Also, you need to recognize or start like paying attention to your voice and the voice you try to mimic, and you have to learn first to control your voice, to know how high it could get, or what can you do with your own voice, and then try to. And
to know your limitations.
Yeah.
To limitations. So this is as far as I can go, and this is as low as I can go. I had the pleasure of meeting some voice actors here, Mexican voice actors. One of them pretty well known is called Humberto Vélez.
Mm-hmm.
He make a lot of voiceovers of a lot of characters. One of them is actually Gomez Adams from the Addams Family. He does his voice in Spanish at the movies. And he's pretty famous to do the Spanish voice of Homer Simpson also.
Oh, really? That's awesome.
So he gave me a lot of wonderful advices about my voices. He actually said to me something that was pretty, I never thought about that at the time, that my voice is more like nasal. Nasal.
They will tell you. I never said
nasally. I know what you mean. Yeah.
Like it's coming out from my nose, more from my
throat,
I don't know,
or your
more my throat or my chest, and that my real voice is lower. Is from my. They say the plexo here is coming like from your stomach, like from up your stomach. So that was like, whoa, because every time that I listen to myself in the videos, I don't like my voice. I always say, but I sound like, I like this, like the nanny. And that's the reason why, because that's not my actual voice.
Yeah.
So I need to practice this. Yeah.
So on the flip side of that, you're saying you cosplay as Harley. Now Harley's got this real high-pitched voice. Have you had to practice that?
Yeah, which I don't have. I don't generally shout or speak out loud, or no, it's not me. So I had to practice a lot and listen to the English version and the Spanish version, which are really different. And also Harley has a lot of voice actresses now. And also you have to choose which one you are more comfortable with, and maybe not to make it that you said high pitch when the voice is too high. No, high it's when it's really really It's not like that. It's not like that. She has her moments, but it's not all the time like that. So you need to know when to shout and when to play it normal, and it's like with voices you act a lot, and it's really important to make it right, because it's part of the character. You recognize maybe the voice before seeing the character.
Yeah, because it's an important part of the character, of the performance, the voice.
Yeah.
And most of all in these animated characters.
Yeah.
Also, so the voice is pretty much very important. You need to know your limitations and what you can do to, most of all, not to hurt yourself.
Yeah.
Also because you can hurt yourself if you are pushing just too hard. So be comfortable with that. It's play. You just need to play. And with the Joker, it's a lot of playing. I remember Mark saying it's like an instrumental. It's like a musical instrument.
Yeah, sure.
The voice and most of all the laugh. And the laugh needs to communicate how the character's feelings. So the laugh is not always the same. You never listen a same laugh. Sometimes it's more like a goofy laugh. Sometimes it's more like a maniac laugh. Sometimes it's more like a scream than a laugh. So yeah.
I love it. I love how much passion you two put across for these characters. Like the amount of effort and time and the amount of, like I said, the heart and soul of it. It's brilliant. I love it so much. This is why I wanted to talk to you, because I love it. It's...
Thank you. It's very reconfortante.
No, we truly appreciate it, that you can see that.
It's really appreciate it because, I always try to say that it's something people say, why you do this? It's like, why a painter, so you say no?
Painter.
Yeah, why a painter paints? It's because he needs to paint. It's something that he needs to express himself. It's something that came out from inside. It's his passion. So we always try to do that in everything that we do. It is, if it is a cosplay, if it is a film, if it is, I don't know, everything. We try to do it with passion and with love. And most of all, with the cosplay and the characters, I see it as a tribute, because there's kind of a circle that is made in all these artistic, you can say that, ways that, we always get inspired by, and we also inspire some other people too.
One of the most wonderful things I think that you can do for others, because you never know when you're going to inspire someone else and they tell you, wow, because you've done this, I said, okay, I'm going to do this, and maybe you change somebody else's perspective, and that's beautiful.
You're encouraged to someone to do something, so
sometimes it's difficult because you say, okay, I want to do this, but I don't know how, I don't know if I'm going to do this, or you try something and it doesn't work right, but you have to keep on trying, and not to forget to have fun in the middle, because it's about that. And I think that if you keep on trying, that it's nice. In the end, you see the results and you see the process, because it's also a process in which you learn a lot. And also in this case, sharing with others, I think it's a wonderful thing to do.
Yeah, I mean, I get inspired by all these amazing actors, amazing directors. I know Mark Hamill, George Lucas, and I do these things, and then other people tell to me and say to me, I got inspired by the thing that you do, and that's just amazing.
It's awesome. I love it so much. I was going to ask what's coming up for you guys, but obviously you mentioned you're working on the animated Joker costume. Anna, are you working on anything at the moment?
No, I have a lot of projects, but I'm not working. I would like to do some more Buffy characters, because I'm a vampire fan. So I really like the old vampire makeup look, like in Lost Boys, or I really love those. But I'm not working right now in a new project, but we'll see. I think that maybe next year would be.
First, you are trying to.
I'm trying to get my degree. Yes, yeah. I'm about to.
Okay, fair enough.
The nightmare is a really nightmare here in our country.
Yeah, but it's going to happen. It's going to happen.
So she's more focused on that.
Yeah.
But that's not to say that we don't have projects on mine.
No,
you have
no,
all the
I have
Andrew
a buffet.
Creations projects, you know.
Yes, I do.
You will love to do things with medieval prosthetics.
I would like to do some more female monster makeups, more like mythological makeups, or I would really like to go into those things. And also a project I would really love to see it happen is some Lovecraft inspired makeup. Which I really love Lovecraft, and I think there's so much more to do with that, and I like to see that happening with full prosthetics and the clothing, and it would be awesome to see that.
That'd be awesome. I'd love to see it. You two as Gomez and Morticia was incredible, by the way. Absolutely amazing. So before we get out of here, we like to play a little game. We just ask questions and answer it as quick as you can. Simple as that. There's 5 of them.
I don't know if I will gonna answer right.
We'll give you a little bit of extra time.
Thank you.
Nice and easy. Question 1. Favorite pizza toppings?
Pepperoni.
Yeah.
That was nice. Good. Favorite concert you've ever been to?
Concert?
Yeah.
Nightmare Before Christmas.
9 Inch Nails.
Oh, very good.
Nice.
Favorite Batman villain that isn't the Joker?
Riddler.
That's very difficult. I would say.
No. You lost.
Okay, I lost.
It was quick.
I like them all. It's very difficult.
No. That's her problem. She always overthinks the thing.
Okay. We all have, well, okay.
I would love to say Penguin, but I just say Riddler.
He's happy to win. I like this. Favorite kids show growing up?
What?
Favorite TV show when you were growing up?
Beetlejuice.
I was going to say Batman 60 shows. But yeah.
That works. And finally, who would play you in a movie?
Oh my God! Wow. I can't answer that quickly.
Wow.
Why?
Why not?
This is the narcissist moment, right?
Maybe you can answer for me, and I don't know. No, but I can.
Maybe because it's the hair right now, but it remembers me something like Hugh Grant. Now, but it's too old. I don't know.
Too old right now.
It's too old for me.
It's too old.
First, when you need a time machine.
Yeah. Well,
I didn't expect anyone to say Hugh Grant to that question. That was brilliant.
I don't know why. I don't know why. Well, let's say Tom Holland for the future.
Okay.
That works.
That
works. I like
that. I don't know about me. I would say, I don't know. I can tell you who I would like. Eva Green. I love Eva Green.
That works. We'll go with that.
Yeah, a lot of friends of ours say that she's really she's similar to Eva. She has it's like the eyebrows and we did a Penny Dreadful cosplay, RuPaul's cosplay one time for a masquerade, and she did of Eva. You know, how was her name? The character name?
Don't remember the name right now.
Well, she did of Eva, and it was like with the eyes and everything.
Yes, like this, because she always like this.
Amazing. Guys, you've been incredible. I've had so much fun talking to you. Tom, any more questions before we get out of here?
Just one final thing is, like, where are you hoping to get to with everything that you guys do? Are you hoping to be movie maker, actors, what?
Something of that. I don't know. I will be happy if I could just still making these things, you know, if it is just, I don't know, directing or filming or doing a makeup or acting, I will be just happy to do any of all that for the living, you know.
I would say whatever we can take this passionate art we do and make it happen would be a great job. Or would be like whatever makes us keep on creating would be great. Like, and keep on learning too.
Yeah, and I would love to do it more actually, because we have a lot of it's sad to say, but it's actually the truth. But we have a lot of limitations here, and it's always like very intricate to do something like this here. So yeah, we had the experience of doing these things outside, and it was just very delightful.
Yeah. So we might visit you soon.
Yeah.
Yes. Let us know. Let us know if you come here.
Definitely. It'd be awesome to meet you guys.
Yeah, absolutely. And and I wish you all the best with your degree. I wish you all the best with all the makeup, all the projects, everything. It's been an absolute pleasure to have you on. Thank you so much for coming.
It's been great talking to you guys. Thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you guys. Very appreciated.
Thank you.
Have a great day, guys.
Goodbye,
Take care.
guys.
Thank you.
You too. Stay safe. Stay happy.
Yeah. Take care, guys.
Don't forget to smile.
Hi, I'm Frank Guglielmelli, and I'm the narrator for some wonderful audio dramas from Syscast, like Marty and Mars, Bounty Hunters, and a great part in Val Toby, with much more to come. You can find these programs on Spotify or wherever you listen to podcasts, or head over to our website, www.syscast.com. We are excited to announce that we are now affiliated with the Chronicles of Podcast with Tom and Jamie.